The house should start from loving the wife.
Hey there, everybody. This is Beth Hovis, your Sweet Urban Living lady. Welcome to the Sweet Urban Living show. It's more than a show. It's a life-changing event, and I have a life changer in here with me today as a guest. And I'm really excited about the series that we're doing on Sweet Urban Living because we're inviting different natural wellness practitioners to come in and share their story, their healing journey, and how they became interested in the natural health world and why they want to help others, what it is that draws them to helping others. And so I'm really excited to introduce my guest today. I love Dr. Mary Jane Gonzalez. She's an amazing lady. And I just want to share a little bit. This is what I'm saying. She's so amazing. I'm like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. And it really is an honor to welcome my remarkable guest, Dr. Mary Jane Gonzalez. She is a board-certified doctor of natural medicine, a holistic skincare expert, cosmetic scientist, and a celebrated mental health champion. As founder and CEO of Mary Derm Care New York, Dr. Mary blends advanced aesthetics, emotional wellness, and natural healing to support whole person transformation. She's known around the world as the queen of whole person wellness in every season. You're going to have to tell me more about that. She's celebrated for her ability to decode the skin's hidden messages and address chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalance, and aging through a fusion of science and spirit. Dr. Mary holds multiple board certifications and serves on the advisory board of the Guardian Ecclesiastical Holistic Association. Her professional affiliations include the American Association of Drugless Practitioners, the Society of Cosmetic Chemists, U.S. Trichology Institute, and the Association of Holistic Skincare Practitioners. That's just a few of the things that she's involved in. She recently earned her PhD, and that was in natural medicine from Kingdom College. She studied holistic health at Trinity School of Natural Health. She trained in nutrition through the College of Naturopathic Medicine in London. Her work is rooted in both ancient wisdom and modern science. She's traveled the world drawing from the beauty rituals of Cleopatra in Greece, Nefertiti in Egypt, and the herbal healing traditions of her Filipino ancestrian roots. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm not done yet. Here we go. So let's see. Dr. Mary inspires thousands through global keynotes, mentorship, charity work, and her published contributions to Wellness Voice and Beauty Everywhere magazine. Beyond the titles, Dr. Mary is a woman of deep faith, humility, and joy. She recharges by hiking, reading, singing, and walking barefoot on the beach, living each day with gratitude and purpose. And I really am excited to welcome the radiant and inspiring Dr. Mary Jane Gonzalez to the show. Dr. Mary, and is it Dr. Mary or Mary Jane? Which?
Just Mary.
Just Mary. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Beth. How would you like to call you?
You can call me Beth. Yeah.
Okay, Beth. Okay. Thank you so much, Beth, for inviting me into this powerful conversation. You know, sharing my journey is really something amazing that God used me as a gift to this world. And I claim it and embrace it because it's a privilege that I'm one of the soul who's going to touch one soul. So I hope and I pray that it touches someone who needs a reminder that you are not alone and healing is always possible, especially when you choose to embrace God's grace.
Absolutely. That is so true. So, you know, you have quite a background. You have you've studied a lot. You've studied on different continents, different schools. You've got quite an extensive background and you're located. So your business is located actually in New York. That's right. New York City, correct?
Yes, New York City.
And you help people with their skin. skincare, but it's more than that, right? And so first, I want to talk to you about, how did you get started? What was there something in your past that caused you to embark on this journey? Did you have your own healing journey? I remember you telling me about what your father and your mother, how they invested in you. So tell us a little bit about that and how you got started.
Okay, let's go back to my memory lane.
Yes.
It's really yeah, I had a vibrant memories of when I was on my childhood.
Okay.
And I think the holistic health world, I didn't find it because it
It
found
found
me.
you.
Yes. So I wouldn't, when someone like ask me, because it's a long story, it's a long journey.
Yeah.
And I grow up with everything herbs, with everything aromatherapy, with everything touch. So from my father to my mother to my siblings. So I grew up in a big family. So we're 12. And then, yes, you heard that right. We are 12. And I'm the youngest.
Wow.
And the 6 sisters. And then we had a full of fun family. I grew up with full of love since I was the youngest. So it seems like my parents already well experienced how to handle me. So that's like become a joke. But yeah, so my first teacher, of course, my parents.
Right.
And what I learned from them is everything that I am right now is from them. And, I who would have thought that I would really be in this position right now, in this journey? Because when I was a kid, I was very curious kid. And that's why, like, I encourage those parents who's listening right now, that when your child is like, keep asking questions, you have to give them the appropriate answers. Because in my case, whenever I ask questions, my dad would answer it in a very like philosophical way, like to capture my interest. So that's why they call me like, you're philosophical child,
Yeah.
So in Tagalog is pilosopo ka, because like the way he answered also, it's fun. It's like jokingly, but it has a seed of greatness to grow in me. So that's how I grew up. And my dad didn't really limit me of what I can. So I grew up in a farm, and I love catching all these chickens. And it's really fun because
chickens is not easy. I've had chickens.
Yes, most people, they had no idea what's my background. Because during the process of me, I was traveling, I was studying, and I keep on studying and researching. So I became a research scientist for a long time. So when there's something that makes me curious, I will never stop until I find the answer, until I found it. And then, I cannot answer things that I know there's no like concrete proof. So I always find something that's really proof. So as I travel this journey, whenever I make a decision, it's always brought me back to my dad's wisdom.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So I'm rooted. I'm rooted with the parents' wisdom. That's really built me. That's how they built me, and the faith that he inculcated in my heart and in my mind.
That's priceless. I'm sitting here thinking about, my journey, which I'm not going to get into here, but I also taught herbology and the naturopathic courses. And a lot of times the students in the classes did not have those roots. They didn't have the mom and dad or the grandparents who taught them and trained them in natural health. And they were discovering herbs and those things brand new, like it was a new thing. And I'm like, these have been around for thousands of years, right? So, but you had that. You had the roots, and that grounded you and let you be the curious person you are and go and do all the fantastic things that you've done. So tell me
Exactly.
more. What happened? You know?
Yes. So it's really a long journey, and it's hard to put that in
Sure.
words because I live in it. Like,
Mm.
it's like it's like a movie. I'm yes. So my life is like full of ups and downs, which also relatable to everyone.
Yes.
But we walk the same journey.
Mhm.
It's just this different perspective.
Mhm.
Yeah, so many things that happened. So but during the childhood, that's the first thing when I had this experience of transformation, is because my dad first,
Mm.
he was the one who really opened up all the opportunity, all the beauty in this world. But he was also the first one who broke me.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, who broke me open when he passed away.
Oh.
So and that was the time that I find myself that I was lost,
Oh.
because he was my
Yeah.
anchor,
Yeah.
right? So even at the that grown age, I already had the children, and that age is like I'm lost, I
Mm.
said. So but there's something in me that also planted uh, by my dad, is the word of God that,
Mm.
be still,
Mhm.
know that he is your God,
Yes.
whatever storm that you are facing.
Yeah.
So it's really deep because during the time I had also emotional trapped that uh, due to my relationship,
Mhm.
with my personal love, with personal life, personal choices that would lead me to the dark place in my
Mm.
life.
Mhm.
So it leads to mental mess, those depression, those anxiety, those of that.
Yeah.
And before he passed away, I already had that rope that really tight in me.
Mhm.
And I was tied on that. So what happened when he passed away? That's where I realized that, I remember that my father, if you feel like you are suffocated in a place, if you are like feeling that you are not moving,
Mhm.
you are not really growing, it means you need to remove yourself from that place.
Wow.
So I'd like to share this wisdom from my dad. I would cry, because it's really, um, it is really, I live in it,
Yes.
So during that hardest moment, uh, the voice of my father always coming back. I think this is my tribute to my dad. So so yeah, and then you have to remove from yourself from a place that would give you that feelings, that miserable feelings,
Mm.
because you will never heal if you're not gonna get up and stand and walk,
Mm.
so you can move forward.
Mhm.
So what I did, there was like, but first, enrich your spirit.
Mm.
And I said, what does mean? So enrich your spiritual life. So during that darkest moment of my life, I decided to choose my personal love life. Okay. The hard part that, of course, my family, especially my children, I chose to go to enroll myself in Bible school
Okay.
over my children.
Mm.
I said, I have to really rebuild myself first
Mm.
and then enrich my spiritual life, because I feel like my soul is empty.
Mm.
Like when you feel that there was someone that's really you can depend on, anything under the sun, you can talk about it, and then suddenly it's gone, right?
Yeah.
So what I did, so how spiritual life helped me
Mhm.
in my journey. And that's the start where I experienced the clarity that where God leads me. And then that's why I'm here
Mhm.
doing what I'm doing
Mhm.
now, because of that spiritual journey that I was I chose before anything else, before the secular world. And
Mm.
then I found the clarity, the answers that I want to help. And then during the time also, and I realized about the energy. Why my dad telling me that anything that any living things, they are alive, you can talk to them, they can give you the good energy, you can you they can that's why, like when I'm around forest,
Mm-hmm.
I would stop and hug the
Mm-hmm.
tree, and then I would just talk to them. Thank you for showing me resiliency.
Mm.
And then I would sit down on the roots. Thank you for being strong. That now whatever season that you're may facing, and then there are seasons that you're falling. There are seasons that you're growing and blooming, and then the transformation is so beautiful. It's like a reflection of my life. I can connect to that. So that's why in our modalities in this holistic medicine, a number one thing that I want to really keep the first modality that I want is the energy healing.
Okay. So, because
Yes.
that's important, because that affects everything else in our lives, is our
Yes.
relationship with God, our energy, because you mentioned that even though you had this great background of herbs and aromatherapy, herbal wisdom, a grounded family with your father, joyful mom, that you still had your own struggles. You still had like hormonal imbalances and skin issues, but it was also like, I don't know if you had depression or anxiety, but you mentioned that as well. And so by going and saying, I'm going to put my relationship with God, that spiritual journey first,
Yes.
that's what
Hmm.
really grounded you again and brought you back
Yes.
to that place of peace. Because you said one of your favorite verses is to be still.
Yes. Be
Just
still.
still.
And exactly. So what that's why I'm walking through you the memory lane
Mm-hmm.
of my darkest, because through that, it's a wake up call for me to go back to my roots.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that during those moments, uh, still I chose different path. I studied nursing. I studied all of this in a medical field, dermatology. I studied all this, even the criminology, all of
Oh my
that. I
goodness.
love to
I didn't know
study. Yes.
that.
Yeah, yes. Actually, most of my friends and people, family, they didn't know what I've been through and what choices that I made, because I always do something like when I make a decision and I have a plan in my head, I want to pursue it
Mhm.
without telling anyone else yet. Because I don't want to contaminate that ideas. Like, I don't want people who's, are you really, are you really, can you make it? It's like, that's very impossible. So those noise outside, it's like, doesn't help me.
Yeah.
So when I make a decision and do something, if I have a goal, I have to set a goal, and I have a time frame to achieve it.
Mhm.
So being a doctor also of natural medicine, and completed this PhD, it took me for like 2 decades of
Wow.
studies before I get to this point.
Mhm.
But of course, it's not like straight line.
No.
There's so many bumps on the road, and it was like sometimes you think like you're gonna give up. I think I can't anymore. But I always look back to the root.
Mhm.
Why? To my big why, to the biggest reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
Mhm.
Now, all of these modalities that I am sharing is because I applied it to myself. I implemented it on my daily life.
Mm.
So many things that I can't connect to my clients because, as you said, you hear me, and I shared with you that, yes, I had a depression.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm a big advocate for mental health, because mental health in our country is not like well talked about. So you just have to like go on, deal with it, and that's life.
Mhm.
Everyone suffering from that.
Mhm.
So but it's if we're going to break down the stigma around mental health, it's like there is someone that can listen to you,
Mhm.
but you don't need to ask opinion or answer. All you need is someone to sit down and listen to you. All you need is an ears to listen to you.
Mhm.
So this is what I'm doing. So in my practice, my focus is to address first the root of the problem. Is it because emotionally they are disconnected?
Mhm.
Is it spiritually they are disconnected?
Mhm.
Is it because their mental chatter can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
So all of this, I'm seeing a lot of skin irregularities, like the bumps, like my patient this morning. It's like all of this, but hey, there's something there that cannot just analyze or evaluate or giving topical solution. All you need is to connect everything from your body, mind, and spirit. So that's why, like, the whole aspect of our being is one. You cannot separate the body from your spirit,
Right.
and you cannot separate your spirit from emotions. You cannot separate your emotion to your energy. So it's connected to everything, and I get goosebumps right now because I can feel all that people right now, like, this is the digital world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people would choose what to watch, but actually they're not choosing anymore. Whatever there, they absorb it. So that's why most of, like, I encountering a lot of people or clients in my clinic that's like they were stressed with unnecessary stress because of the influence outside environment. And then after that, they had a blood pressure, this problem with blood sugar, metabolic issues, hormonal imbalance because they couldn't sleep, and then they were stressed because they saw the dog like beaten by this man, and she wants to, I want to kill that man, because he hurt the dog. So all of these words is like resonating in your energy. So like your energy is like you're raising your your blood pressure without like really a reason that you have to absorb all this unnecessary noise outside. So I was like trying to educate her. Everything in life is a choice. Like if you want to be in that, okay, you dwell in it. So if you want to be away from that energy, then you have to choose. You step back, okay, and look far behind,
Right.
okay, before you go, take that head on. So there's so many things that's going on, and I want to be relatable to people, especially to all your listeners, that in this world, in this our society right now, there's so many trends, it's very overwhelming. A lot of influences, all the negativity is all around us.
Right.
So I want everyone to keep your energy clear. But of course, you cannot avoid that because when you get out from the house, there's a lot of uncertainties, So there is no sure that you will be safe. But the thing is, in your mind and in your body, this is, you can control what you can put in your head, what you can put in your heart, and try to dwell on it, because there's so many forces outside that trying to pull you to, or to contaminate you, or to bring you into dark places. So for me, I've been there already, and I know now how to resist. If it's not for me, I have to let it go, and I will let God. So it's a redirection, because sometimes me also I admit that I am guilty too. Sometimes you can, as a human, like you entertain those things that really that unnecessary, but because we are human, we're drawn to something that's unpleasant. But the way you handle it is like the thrill of unpleasantness, right? So there's so many layer of that, right? So like, choosing now, for example, even in indulgence with food, right? So let's go to that as example. So indulgence, sometimes that your body can only handle this one small plate, but you want more,
You want
right?
more because
So
it
that's
tastes so
indulgence.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. So it causes a unpleasant experience.
Right.
You may feel bloated. You may feel
Right.
gassy,
Yeah.
indigestion. So I'm just talking about food, but this connects also. I'm talking about the mental chatter, the way you think and the way you see things, right? So you're digesting that also. It's your food also. So your cell is craving for food. So sometimes the bad stuff, you feel the thrill, but when it's settled, you feel the effect.
This happened to my husband just the other day. He told me, it was about a week or so ago, that he was out running errands, and I'm like, I do not eat at certain restaurants or fast food places. you know, and he stopped somewhere and he said, it sounded so good. And I looked forward to it because he hasn't had it in so long. We don't eat that way. He said, I ate it and I loved it for about 10 minutes. He said, in about 10 minutes after I finished eating this particular, I'm not going to name names, but it's a very popular fast food chain, their burger. He said, 10 minutes and I felt terrible. I felt so horrible. And he told himself, he said, the next time I'm tempted to eat that, remind me of this feeling right here, right now. And see, that's one of those things that what you're talking about is that's food. And a lot of times people eat the food and we don't realize what it's doing to us because we eat it all the time. But if you avoid it, and then you eat it again, it's like, oh yeah, that made me feel terrible. And it's the same with our thoughts. It's the same thing with our thoughts that you're telling us. It's like we can have those negative thoughts that take us, what you say, take us to the dark place. But we can also choose to go, hey, you know what? I don't want to go there. I remember that place. So
Exactly.
So what do you do when someone, you know, you're talking to someone because, like you said, you're very much, you know, if I come to your clinic, it's Mary Derm Care, New York, and that's talking about skin, but you're talking about the whole person. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah, so we're gonna go to that. Okay, skin. About skin, when I ask my clients, okay, what's the biggest organ of your body?
yeah, what do they usually
Okay.
answer? The liver.
Literally, okay. So, of course, some of them would tell me liver.
Uh-huh.
Some of them would answer me a colon,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Okay.
intestine,
Mm-hmm.
okay. It's fun. And then when they learn that the largest organ is your
Right.
skin, okay, it protects you. It covers you from the harsh elements outside,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and also protecting you your internal health, right? So what shows on your skin is just manifestation of what's going on inside your body.
Yeah.
So let's say, okay, I have a pigmentation on my skin, and then they will say, oh, I want to get a laser, you know, or peels and all of
Mm-hmm.
that. So okay, before I give them the treatment, we have to go through comprehensive assessment. We have to talk. If you allow me to be part of your journey,
Mm-hmm.
then we can talk, discuss things, and I want to get to know you, your lifestyle, the way you hydrate yourself, the way you think, you eat. Give me the glimpse of your breakfast. Give me the glimpse of your lunch and dinner. Give me the glimpse of your sleep time. How the duration. It's like the whole assessment. And I was like, this is the first time that I met someone in skincare that would ask me all of this. It's like, yeah, I'm going to invade your holistic
So
health.
basically,
So,
you know, a lot of clients come to you going, I just want to get rid of this, you know, whatever the blemish is on the
yeah,
hands or the face,
mhm,
especially the face.
yeah,
They just want to get rid of something. And you're going, let's get to the root cause.
yes. So root causes first before anything else, or else I'm not going to start treating you superficially
Uh,
because it keeps coming back. And why would you treat that concern if you're just masking the symptoms?
yeah.
You have to address the root cause. So, oh, I love sun. I'm a sun worshiper. And then, oh, I love eating all this because my diet is more on carbs. You know, that's our culture. So there's a lot of defense mechanism about why you're getting this. Now, when I give them the face, the whole the whole assessment, this caused this caused that, and then, oh, so how can I get rid of this? Start from the inside.
Right.
Before I will treat
Mm-hmm.
you, I will give you this kind of treatment. You have to start from the inside. And if you are committed right now, then we can start the treatment, and I will walk with you all the way.
Wow.
So that's how my approach, like even acne, because also I specialize in
Mm-hmm.
acne. Most my clients, I have three categories clients. That's really I work with them. Number one category is young young people.
Okay.
Okay, because I have my kids, my son and daughter. They've been through also a lot with their skin, like acne. The hormonal uh, changes in their growth. So I treated them in a holistic way.
Mhm.
So I always remind them what to eat, what not to eat, what to think, how to also incorporate the movement, the exercise,
Mhm.
how to sweats to help your body detox. So all of this, like so, and then I had fun story. Okay, I think I can insert this.
Yeah, go for it.
So, because my kids, especially my daughter, my son, I have no problem. He can eat anything, vegetables, whatever it is, even like bitter, whatever, like taste. Because, oh, mom cooked this. So I have to enjoy it. Like, oh, mom, delicious. Even it's not that delicious, but he has a way of, pleasing me. So, and my daughter, oh, no, I don't like that. So, because she loves hot dog, right?
Oh.
So what I did, I made the hot dog. I sliced a little chop, the hot dog, and I put all the vegetables.
Mhm.
So when she realized that it was hot dog with vegetables, oh, mommy, yuck! Why are you doing this? So me, I'm not really a cook. But because I want my daughter can eat a vegetable, so I make something that she likes, and later on I made something that she likes. So it's like as a mother, we want to do everything for our children.
Yes.
So now when I have a client that's young people, teenager, I can connect that to my kids.
Mhm.
So like, I have to be gentle on them. I have to listen to their concerns. They had crosses in their schools. They were stressed and they have their peer pressure and their exam. So all over their face, like all of this acne. So how can I address that?
Mhm. Yeah, our young
How,
people today have a lot of stress on them. You're right. That's true.
yeah.
Wow.
And then they're hiding from their parents, and then they don't want to tell them about what's going on,
Mhm.
right? So they suppress their emotion. And number one trigger is their emotional
Wow.
wellness. Okay? Because they long to have someone like the crushes, that they want, and they aim for high grades, right? So it affects their emotional
Yes.
energetic field. So what happened? Oh, their skin is like purging.
Mhm.
And then it affects their gut. And then their brain can stop chatting, right? So there's no chatter. So skin, gut, and the brain.
Yes.
So how can I support them? Now I guide them how to be open, write a journal. Okay, put all your emotions there. What kind of emotions, and I encourage them for an emotional trap release.
Mm.
So we start from there. So this is how our practice in my private practice also in New York. So I've been doing that for a while, and I've been in this industry for almost like 20 years or more than now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's my one category clients.
Mhm.
And then I serve also women. So women, I am big on women, women from 30s, 40s, 50s and beyond, because this is the era of healing, their journey of transformation, and perimenopause, menopausal, postmenopausal. So the transitions of postpartum from having a new baby. So all of this, but again, the one factor that triggers the most is emotions.
Emotions. Right.
So it's something that's because what you feel, then your mind's like trying to tell you right away how to protect you.
Yeah.
And then you're right. So because your
Right.
mind is the one like
Right.
the CPU. And then, oh, I feel this. And then your mind click right away. So if you click that switch and brought you to the dark area, you're going to feel depressed. But if your mind's like click, like, oh, I have someone that I can talk to.
Mhm. Yes.
You see how
Oh,
mental
yes.
wellness. That's why I always look at the biggest picture. Why there's so many depression that hasn't been addressed,
Mm.
because there's no one there during that darkest moment in their lives. And
Yeah. Or
I've
maybe
been
there are
there.
people there, but they don't feel like they can share. Or if they share, like maybe, if they're going through something, then the husband's going through something at the same time. And it's like they need somebody other than right not really an outsider, but someone who can listen and have a different point of view. I mean, I know that that's been my experience with my husband. A lot of times when I'm going through something, it's not that he's not supportive. It's not that he's not there for me. It's just, I can't talk to him about it because then he gets upset for me. You know? And it's like,
He's going
to
through
solve
a
anything,
lot of-
but talking to like you and having you be able to go, I hear you, I feel what you're going through, and I'm here to support you as you change
Yes.
those thoughts, as you go through and go, you know, what I'm going through, because a lot of times we're women, and I probably, you know, my audience is going to be mostly women, but I do have men who watch, and I'm like, but a lot of times it's women, and we're sitting here going, I'm shaming myself. I'm telling myself I'm not good enough, or I don't measure up, or, you know, whatever it is that we believe, these lies, and having somebody else go, yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that false belief. Let's get rid of those lies about ourselves and see who we are. Because you know what? I love the introduction about how radiant and joyful and grateful and all of the things that you shared about you with the world. And it's like, you can't give away, if you're in that dark place, then you can't give away joy. If you're in that dark place, you can't be radiant, right? And we're not just talking about your skin, which is beautiful, but we're talking about helping people change those emotions and change their thoughts. So I love that you're doing that. And I know I interrupted you and I want to get back on track, but now I'm sitting here going, well, I've got listeners who don't live in New York. So what if they need your help and they don't live in New York? Can they reach out to you for help?
Absolutely. We are global.
Okay.
So they can reach out. I have clients from different corner of the world, since I have like clients in London, in Greece, in Canada, in Australia.
Right.
So more.
So you're not limited. If you're listening to this and you're going, I need to talk to Dr. Mary, you're not limited. You don't have to go to New York to see her. And we're going to have the link so you can see all that. But go ahead, tell me. So your clients, you mentioned the teenagers, you mentioned the women, and I interrupted you because you were talking about their thoughts and their emotions. So tell me more about that.
Yes. Okay. I will add more layer to that. Women, I would always encourage them to get more hugs from their husbands, their kids, you know, because it really helps on their emotional level aspects, you know. So it's really kind of releasing these happy hormones. Yes. And then the last category is a couples.
Oh, okay.
So when someone like walk in, like if he's a man and then trying to book a treatment, and I would encourage them to come back and bring their wives or significant others, their daughter, because why? This business of mine now is not really kind of business. It is a mission that it's a place of reinforcement. It's a place of reconnecting. And it's a place of rejuvenation, be it in your spiritual, be it in your physical, emotional, and relationship. So I've witnessed enough. I've seen enough. Like, you know, back in the Philippines, I had this couple that's like trying to separate because of this, because of that. And someone, the husband's like trying to reinforce that. And then he said, can I just pay the whole day of your service just to treat my wife as a special gift for her, but don't tell her that this is from me. So I said, and what do you want me to do? I will help you. Yeah, I want to use your sauna, because I have a sauna, like a booth, you know, cubicle. Because when also added to that, why I use cubicle sauna, because I don't want the skin, the face exposed to too much heat,
Okay.
because heat causes hyperpigmentation. It creates more inflammation. So when you have problem with broken capillaries, redness, erythema on the skin, so it triggers more inflammation. So I had the cubicle. Then okay, and that day they came. She came, and she was so happy. We pampered her and all my stuff, and then after like 2 hours, she was already in the cubicle. The husband came. Okay, but no clients, and then only them, because I closed the business for them. And you know what? They were fighting. They had the arguments. They like for 30 minutes. Okay, like yelling, screaming, and after that, silence came. And then after like another 30 minutes, they were laughing. They were like enjoying the talk. Their conversation is so vibrant. Like they're going back into like back and forth of talking about those things, and they were laughing and laughing. And you know, not only once, many times that I've witnessed, I've seen enough of relationship that has been reinforced. And because of that, the seed of this kind of mission grows in me. So it's like wherever I go, I want to make it a mission that the house should start from loving the wife. The house will be bright if the wife will be getting this attention, will be getting all this love and all this to someone, the husband would listen, because the wife is the light of the house. So if the wife didn't get that love and attention, then it's dim. The house will be dark, you know. The kids, it resonates with their kids. It's like a connect to their kids.
Right.
So what will happen? So if there's no happy home, then how our society looks like, right? So it's really a big mission for me. So they were like, "Are you sure it's not gonna hurt? Is it not gonna hurt your business? Because it's like there is something that you just chose and not for everyone."
Wow.
But hey, this is my mission. This is not a business for me, because my profession, my passion is my mission.
Yeah.
And I'm very strong. I stand my ground to do that wherever I go. It's
Yeah.
like I don't touch men without your wife, without your partner, without anyone that's really like bring your significant
Right.
others, your dog, your because I can treat anyone. It's just when it comes to like, okay, you have your wife, you have your mother. And then the mother came to me one day, like, "Thank you so much, because my son was really distant to me and she gave me a gift. And now I feel like, oh, he gives me attention." So those little things that touches the soul of the individual is like my driving force to do more in this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So that's how my practice is. So they have 3 categories to offer my services. And and then also one more thing also, that my clients, like even virtual, usually couple, I give them also a counseling, a spiritual connection, like emotional connection, if they feel like they are disconnected, And I have one client also that the wife wants to conceive baby, and then but something going on in the relationship, and so I said, if you would like me to talk also to your husband, so that we can sit down and talk about it. So the husband was not really like expressive or affectionate. So, and then I was just telling I told her husband that maybe you can start hugging your wife. So those little
That's so
gestures.
simple. Just hug your wife. That's simple.
Exactly. Yeah. So instead of looking for something, why you didn't cook? Why you didn't serve me this? Why not look at her, listen to her, and do something for her? Because whatever you plant, whatever you sow, you're gonna harvest it. So if you know that there is something missing, then show it, and then start to give. And then the moment you give, that's where you can receive freely. So, and then you know what? And they'll learn, and thank God, they are very happy this time.
Yay.
So that's really
cool.
Yeah.
That is so exciting. So
Yeah.
Wow. So you're helping more. I mean, it's like I feel like, when we say you're helping again, Mary Derm Care and skin and all that, it's like you're doing so much more than that. You're doing so much more than that. And I you and I talked because you're like, hey, I want to help people with more. I want people to get more and to be able to help more people on their journey to health and to collaborate with others and to bring them in. So it's like, you're not looking at this as just, hey, I'm on this mission all by myself. You're looking at it as there are so many other people out there too. They need our help. Tell me what I'm reading this, that you're known around the world as the queen of whole person wellness in every season. So we talked about whole person wellness, but now what does it mean to be the queen of whole person wellness in every season? What does that mean, and how does that help your clients?
Okay, in every season, because there are times that our phase in life, right? We go through the process of transformation. We evolve, right? So from teens to young adult, and then early adult, and then, as we reach our 40s, 50s, and 60s. So it's like everything that I offer, or I give to my clients, I address it individual, tailored to the individual needs. So all season, because whether you are in the darkest place, I will meet you there. And I will help you, bring you to the light. Whether you are in a period of like your perimenopause, like, okay, you're having this concerns, and then I'm gonna meet you there and I will bring you in the center. So it's like a centering, focus on the center, and always go back to the body, mind, and spirit. So because, there's so many detour, like, okay, I have to ask help for my emotional health. Okay. The other one, I'm looking for mental health support. The other one, I'm looking for physical health, right? Support. So you go to medical doctor, you go to mental specialist, and then you're going to go meet someone that can do the emotion part. And then it's like they separate the piece of you. Okay. So the all season of your life, when you know that you are just one, don't separate yourself from your feelings. Like, I don't like these feelings. I don't like this, my thinking. I don't like this. You know what? It's time for you to embrace that season of that kind of thinking, because you've been experiencing this kind of hormonal imbalance. It's a chemical response that your brain trying to help you, but sometimes there is a misalignment or misunderstanding. So you misunderstood the message. You're getting a lot of like inflammation on your skin, like all this itis, like you go, okay, I'm having a dermatitis, I'm having a eczema. So it's like, oh, because I'm already old or something like that. So no matter what, because most of my clients, they would think that when you're getting old, there's so many things that, you don't like in your body. No? Because, oh, I already have pain on my knees. I already have this discomfort, like back pain and all of that. But when you embrace every season of your life, you will see the beauty, even in pain. And then when you start accepting it, the pain is like the medicine is acceptance. The medicine is forgiveness. Because the moment you speak ill to yourself, you speak the negative words, your body also feels it. So your body listens to your emotion, your body listens to your words. So the way you speak life, then your cells will be alive, because you are declaring that we are okay, we are safe. So now it affects with all this inflammation, pain, because nowadays, like,
so right? I'm like, so what I'm hearing you saying is, if I reject the season that I'm in, whether I'm young, so, it's been a while since I was in my 20s, but, if I reject that season of, I don't like this, or I don't like being a mom with 3 young kids, even though you might really love it, there may be something that you're going, this is terrible. I'm so stressed out because I'm home and my husband's out of state, working a job out of state, whatever it is, and you don't love it. You're going, I don't like this. So it could be you're 60 with pain, or it could be you're 25 with pain. But you're saying, if you're rejecting it and you're saying bad things about yourself, that's what
when you
reinforces it, right?
Yes, because when you speak life, your body, your whole body, your spirit, your soul, your emotions, your cells, from cells to soul, you're gonna feel them that are going with you. It's like, you're boating.
Mm-hmm.
And then if your hands, the other hands is like moving forward and the other one is moving backward, what will happen? You're
not going anywhere. Circles,
exactly.
Right.
So you see, it's a simple thing.
Yeah.
I just think that now, but because I need to put that in a layman's that our listeners can hear. So if you're going to like, wait, he's my husband. I don't like what he's doing, and I don't like to be this. I don't like to be that. So wait, before you get into this situation, you choose this. Go back to your root. Go back why, and then when you reflect why. Maybe I have to accept that he is a different,
right?
Because we are unique,
right?
So sometimes you're trying to get something from that person, and without you realizing that that person is not you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the moment, so that's why in every season of your life, before you're single, you're a teenager, then you become like you had a girlfriend, then boyfriend, and then got married, and then now you have a baby, then you have this family, you have more responsibility. It's growing, and every season you're growing, you're evolving, and all that. So when you don't embrace every season of your life, what will happen? There is always a resistance. There is always discontentment. There is always questions. Why? There's like a sponge of doubt that, am I really doing the right thing? So then the imposter syndrome coming in. Like, so it's like, am I enough? Am I enough? Because you are focused now how to please the person or please someone. And all of this, like like very chaotic, like, and it's like you're at war with the world. Because
because you're at war with yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, when we're at war with ourselves, and so when there's conflict inside ourselves, our body knows it. Our body knows when our emotions and our thoughts are in conflict with who we are, or where we are, or how we accept the seasons of life or the situations that we're in. And that actually can bring ill health. That can actually make the pain worse. That can make the skin rashes worse. It can make the digestion worse. It can make the blood pressure issues worse because we're not. And that's not to say, I mean, I want to be clear. We're not saying, okay, well, accept the pain and live with the pain. That's not what we're saying. No, we're saying accept the messages that your body is giving to you.
Telling you.
So that you can go, okay, well, if my skin, because I know you and I both know certain spots on the skin indicate liver health. Certain signs on the face indicate kidney issues. Certain things indicate different issues with the lymphatic system or whatever it may be. And so if we're not at peace with ourselves in the situation that we're in, we're at war inside of ourselves, and our bodies, the body becomes at war with itself and with conflict. And so we've got to listen to those messages going, there's a pain here. Why is there pain? Now, how do I bring peace to this situation? And so I love what you said, though, about, okay, I want to get rid of this pain, or I want to get rid of this blemish or whatever it is. And you say, but before I do all that, I want to know, what are you eating? What are you drinking? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Because those are the messages that are,
Yeah, showing up. So it's just a representation, like a reflection of your inner health. So dryness, hair loss, and oh, because it's epigenetic, like okay, my parents have this and all of that. But when we keep on looking for outside influence and you don't look what's
Mm.
inside, then you will not find solution
Mm-hmm.
until you will be open to receive that. Oh, this is the signs that your these organs need support.
Mm-hmm.
So from head to toe you will see, like, okay, seeing your nails, why it's brittle, okay, what kind of nutrition that you need,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So are you eating good? But no, I'm dieting. Or say you want to be feeling good, but you're not eating the right food. So
Mm-hmm.
don't starve your cells, or else they're gonna eat also your skin cells.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then when I see them that, okay, a lot of pigmentation and then flakes on their scalp. And then how was your emotions recently?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then young people would tell me, oh, it's because I was heartbroken and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so don't worry. The hair loss, like the hair falling, is like it's gonna stop on its own. All you need is to support your emotions, and then I would just give them a flower essence, and then I help them to educate what to eat to calm them, magnesiums, all of
Mm-hmm.
that. So, and then like, okay, maybe you can go take a bath on your magnesium soak and then relax, listen to relaxing music, because I have really my weakness. I have weakness spot on my on the young people.
Yeah.
So that's my
That's your heart.
weakest spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So when I see them, like even like, oh, I need help for my acne, and they don't have funds for it, like budget. Come on, just kidding. I will help you.
Oh yeah, I tell you,
Yeah,
those ones
yes,
that pull your heartstrings. I tell you what, that's
yes.
yeah. I hear you.
Because it affects their confidence,
Yeah.
their
Yes.
self-confidence, their self-worth,
Yeah.
and then that causes more and then lead to depression.
Yeah.
And then why? Because also I have one of my family members that took her life
Oh no,
because
I'm so
of that.
sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I am very like a strong advocate for
Mm-hmm.
mental health, and starts with emotions. So you nourish that
Yeah.
emotions because that is your soul longing,
Yes.
you know. So you cannot really separate the body, mind, and spirit.
No.
You really have to nurture it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We've tried to do that for too long with medicine, with our health, to go, well, these aren't connected, and I'm just going to go get help for, like you said, we keep talking about the skin because that's your specialty, but we do that with all kinds of stuff. We have different kind of specialists that we go to, and but that one doesn't know anything about this other, and then it becomes even worse. The mess becomes worse. So when we look at it
Yeah.
holistically, go ahead.
Yeah, because I like the way you say it. Like, this aspect, someone knows it, that expertise. This is the expertise. So you have like 10 practitioners addressing your hand, the other one address your hair, address your belly, everything, right? But when they come visit us as a holistic practitioner, we look at you as a
Right.
whole. We cannot separate this issue because this is far from your stomach,
Right.
right? Your head is far from your stomach, right? Your skin is far from your liver. So, we're not gonna do that.
Mhm.
We're gonna sit down, talk to you. Like, I invested time with my clients. So, it's really educational experience. And my clients, most of them, they came out and would say, oh, that was an experience,
Yeah.
and I love
Yeah.
every moment of it,
Yeah.
so my space is a sacred place
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
everyone that wants freedom of expressing their feelings, their emotions, their thoughts, their wants and their likes and their needs
Mhm.
in life. So that's why of all season, whoever you are, you come to my space and let me know what you need and how you want me to help you. I will meet you there.
Oh wow.
And that's yeah. So that's whether you want to address your gut, your brain, your mental wellness, because healthy brain,
Yeah.
healthy mind.
Absolutely.
So if you are lack of nourishment, then of course
Yeah.
it affects your mental health, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So So that's why the gut, brain, and skin connections will always be there in our session.
Absolutely.
And then your skin. So anything,
That's
anything.
excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent. We've been talking about anybody from wherever you're listening, you can reach out to Dr. Mary. And for this podcast, you have a special, and I'm going to let you share about that, but you're going to have a limited time offer for this podcast community. If you want to get in touch with Dr. Mary, we're going to have her website, marydermcare.com. That link will be there. We'll have her email address where you can just email her office. Now, you're not going to get to necessarily speak directly to her through the email, but you can make an appointment, talk to somebody there, go on the website, and tell us about what you're doing for this podcast, this special. What are you doing? You said something about the consultation fee waived. That's amazing.
Yes. Okay. That's very special only for this podcast. It's exclusive that anywhere you are in the world, you can reach out to me and I will be giving you a 100% a love gift because of Miss Beth that we are trying to reach more souls. Yeah. So the 1 hour of consultation with me, we can decode whatever you want to share with me and make sure you prepare your questions, all the manifestation, whether it's your skin, it's your mind chatter, it's your body, whatever it is. As long as I know that is aligned to my practice, I will be here to give you the map, how we can decode your health concerns holistically with lifestyle and natural medicine.
That's really cool because a consultation with you is... well, I'm just going to say it's $350 to talk to you to get your help.
I had the clients yesterday. Exactly. So I had the clients yesterday and he was young. He's young and said, you know, Doc Mary, you're the most expensive practitioner, but I love everything about what you do because you deliver result, you educate your clients. We'll learn a lot. It's like we are paying our tuition fee.
So that's the thing is you're saying, he says you deliver results. So basically what he's saying is by talking to you, having an appointment with you, he experienced transformation. Yeah.
Exactly, because most of the tidbits that I'm going to give and share, all this for 20 years of studies and being a research scientist, all this, I triangulate that on your personal needs, your physical, emotional, spiritual. So when I give you a list of this remedy that you can do it at home, it's doable. You don't need to spend money. Why not do it?
Why not do it?
So why? It's because it's tested, it's proven, and I have all the citation. And if you want more, I have a like to learn more. So we're not going to talk about just because this is my opinion.
Yes,
we're going to go with science, natural, lifestyle medicine. So all of this interconnected and addressing your body, mind, and spirit.
That's amazing.
So that's how will be your experience during our one-on-one session.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, for those who do live in New York City or nearby or want to travel to New York, you're also going to offer 30% off in clinic. What is that? Exosome infusion? Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Exosome infusion is one of the famous nowadays, like trending in aesthetic and beauty industry, which also I combine that in my holistic practice because exosomes, they are tiny vesicles, a messenger, like a cell phone.
Oh.
Right? It's like a cell phone. You need to upgrade your cell phone if it's old. Right? Because
I may need to do that.
because if it's old model, it slows down the process, right? And then, there's a lot of mishaps. So what you're going to do, because it's been 2 years already, so I have to upgrade. That's why, the battery died, there's no more energy in it, enough to hold 2 hours of conversation. And then you're going to be frustrated. So the same thing with our skin. So as we age, also our skins, like there is a messenger there, the voice who will tell every cell of your skin to, hey, repair, hey, regenerate, hey, stimulate that collagen. So they are not that very active anymore because their lack of energy,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
So we need to recharge that energy. We have to bring in the communicator
Mhm.
to wake them up, to awaken them,
Wake up those
So
cells. Gotcha.
yes. So it's like it's perfect for revitalization
Mhm.
of the skin. And and at the same time helps with the inflammation. It speed up the repair of the skin, and there's a lot more benefits. And it's like even I do more non-invasive aesthetic procedure like a microneedling. It's really like you cannot feel that there is something going on because the exosomes helps to subside right away the inflammation, and it heals you faster.
Wow.
So
Sounds like I need
yeah,
to
and
visit New York.
yes, please, 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 please.
So,
So
wow. So all of
and
this
also
is
one more
also
thing.
go ahead.
And one more
Mhm.
thing, that exosome is that exosome is also beneficial for hair loss.
Oh.
Okay, because it helps to reactivate the dormant hair follicles and also help to have a healthy scalp, the environment to make your hair
Mhm.
grow stronger.
Nice.
And yeah, it's like recharging. You're upgrading your energy
I need an
cells.
upgrade.
The energy of your cells.
So
Yeah.
if you need an upgrade and you're near New York and you want to go
Yes.
visit, that's the same code. Let them know Beth Podcast. That's the code to use to
Yes.
let them know that you got this. You heard about this here on my podcast, the Sweet Urban Living podcast. So, Dr. Mary, you and I have started to become better friends in the last few months and years. And so I love this. I really appreciate you being here with me today, a guest on the Sweet Urban Living podcast. And, just sharing your wisdom. Before we go, because we've talked about a lot of things, if there's one thing that you could say, do this to help, what is the one thing that you would share?
Okay, so if I would share something to all of you who is listening right now, no matter how dark the world right now, okay, I have to see in a biggest picture because we are living now, and like our world is getting darker and darker and darker.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it influences our spirit. It affects our body, our mind. So no matter the noise outside, always go back to the creator who created us, because everything that we have right now, it's his. It's not ours. So we are all passersby, and always remember that we have a place where we go after this earth. And only those who believes that we are saved by grace, then you will receive the peace. So the peace that comes every time when I am into darkest side. Why? Because I can relate, because I lived with it. I always go back to the Holy Bible and read that, because if you would have asked me about what's my favorite book, I have so many. I read so many, but only one book that really touched my soul and always give me peace and always give me the light wherever I go.
Yeah.
And that's the Word of God. So read that, the Word of God, because it's alive.
Yes.
It's living. So when you read that and hear yourself reading it, it's powerful. So whatever happens in this world, in our lives, in our home, when you put that living words of God in every household, then I think our society will be brighter.
Wow.
So
awesome.
that's a beautiful thing, that why we are what we are.
Yeah. That is awesome.
And also, Spread more love and
Oh, yeah, of
joy.
course, of course.
Spread more love, more hug,
Yes,
more joy.
yes, that's good.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Well, that is
always go
awesome.
back home.
Yeah,
Yeah, always go back home.
go back
It
home.
means go back to yourself
Hmm.
and to your creator
Hmm.
and be a blessing to others.
That's beautiful.
And
Yeah.
yes.
Well, thank you again for being with me. For those who are watching, y'all, please be sure to subscribe and share and like and all that. If you want to hear more stories about people who have gone through the tough times, gone to the dark places, been in that place, and they're going, but there's hope. There are answers, and we're sharing them here with you on Sweet Urban Living. So be sure to make sure that you're sharing this with others. Let other people know about what Mary is doing, and reach out, because Dr. Mary is touching lives. She's changing lives, and that's beautiful. We're changing our skin, but we're changing much more. We're changing from the
Yes,
inside
it's
out.
beyond the surface.
Exactly.
It is beyond the surface. And yeah, so I just want to leave one word,
Okay.
one verse.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Psalms 34:18.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. So those of you, because I am a big advocate for mental health, those of you who's now in the dark places, always remember this word, that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Whether you are facing grief, heartbrokenness, and whatever physical illness, and God is with you.
Yeah.
And I'm sending all my positive energy and healing energy to everyone who listens, and the loving energy.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, Miss
Thank
Beth,
you.
for having me.
It's been
Privilege
fantastic.
and honor.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Yes,
much.
yes.